Right guys, and welcome to the second episode of Drive's Glory. It is going to be the first episode that includes some racing. So what we'll do today is we're going to do 3 races to start it all off. Remember, 5 victories will get us up a division. We'll be starting in Division 5. And let's go through the rules. So Division 5 will be on average difficulty. If we get 5 victories, we then end up in Division 4, which is the next difficulty up, and so on and so forth. Division 1 therefore being on unbeatable. Whether I'll ever win Division 1, I ain't too sure. I'm not the quickest at the game in general, but eventually we are going to take it online, and I can't wait for a bit of online racing. They're always a bit funner than offline. But anyway, without further ado, we are in that Toyota Supra. Let's get into the first race of the day. Right, so here we are with the first race. Driving line is off to try and make it a bit more difficult. So, because normally with average, I'd be able to absolutely fly through it, and I would end up winning every single race by an absolute country mile. I've never driven without driving line, so this should make a bit of a difference, make it a little more difficult for me. And eventually we'll start learning our own line. To be fair, that was shocking from me there. This car in general might take a bit of getting used to. I have done a bit of driving already on this game. I've played it quite a lot, done a bit of online as well, and oh wow. And yeah, I do really enjoy it. So we are used to it. Any mistakes are just, you know, me being a bit of an idiot now. We are now in front, and unless I cock it up, we will probably stay there, to be fair, on the difficulty we're on. So what I'm going to do is I might speed this up a little bit just while we go through this, because there's not really much for me to commentate on now. Unless I have a massive crash, we are pretty much into the next race with a victory in the first. I did think Division 5 would be quite easy, I won't lie. Anyway, let's speed up the rest of this race, and I will speak to you probably at the end of it. Alright, driving without a driving line is actually really difficult. You guys are going to see me hopefully get better at driving without the driving line on. But right now, it's so hard to gauge the braking zone. On F1, it's so much easier because you've got the little indicators at the side of the track. You do not have that here at all, and it's I'm struggling. That corner there, that is the corner I cannot do for the life of me. It's shocking. Absolutely shocking. Managed to get that one sorted. We're taking the wrong line as well, that's the problem. We're not leaving ourselves enough space to get through the corner. We've taken it a lot wider than what we are. Go in wider, hit the apex, come out wider. Oh, no. It's fair to say, learning to drive without the little braking indicator thing on is actually quite difficult. But there you have it. It is a race victory in our first race. Hopefully once we're past Division 5, we should never end up back down here. If we do get to the higher divisions and I still not got used to driving back the driving line, I probably will end up, you know, just putting it back on to try and help a little bit. But either way, we still did the fastest lap of the race. We ended up 10 seconds ahead of everybody else. So that is a 1 tick on the bottom of the screen for us. Let's hope it's 2 ticks at the end of this. And here we are for race number 2 of the series. It should hopefully be another clean walk in the park. but we will see. Anything could happen, especially because I'm trying to adjust to driving without the driving line. I know I'm making a big deal of it, but trust me, it's really weird to try and drive without it. I know we've got the straight line speed on pretty much every car, but it's not about that. We want to be able to just demolish them in corners as well. I think I've actually got this one spot on. There we go. I was a bit worried about that corner when I saw it on the mini-map. Ooh, for a second there I thought I was missing the checkpoint. So I made a, not much a mistake. There will be times where I miss checkpoints, and when that happens, there are no flashbacks in this series. I will not be doing flashbacks, so it'll be a case of us trying to work our way back up from wherever we end up. Well, that's a mistake. Should be, oh, just about made the checkpoint. Oh wow, that section wasn't pleasant and I'm stuck. We've got to have it. We should win comfortably. This difficulty, to be fair, is a walk in the park for most people. It's not the hardest difficulty in the world, and across the line, and that is 2 out of 2, as I very much expected. I'd be very embarrassed if it wasn't. So we'll keep pushing. There's going to be one more race this episode. I'm hoping that it'll be nice and comfortable, but is anything ever nice and comfortable when you're making a YouTube video? No it's not. Trust me, I've done enough Football Manager and Motorsport Manager content to know that. And for the final race, we are going to be finishing the episode off with a circuit track, which is over here. This car really does not react well to off-road driving, and I will be going through some reviews of different cars on this game, and pretty much most cars like I drive with on this game. So I'm hoping to drive with most of them. I expect to be playing this game a hell of a lot because it really is one of the funnest racing games I've ever played. And I'm hoping that you guys are going to be enjoying this content because it's actually really enjoyable to make because the game's so fun, and I've completely overcooked that. Right, so as we start race 3 off, there's a nice sharp corner which we're going to try and not hit the wall as we go through it. Oh, that's not working, that's not working. Oh my. I'm not very good at braking without this driving line on. I presume it will come to me as we might start making our way up the grid anyway. Now, the paint I've gone for on this car, the style, should we say, is inspired, but not necessary because I couldn't find the right blue, by the McLaren F1 team, my favourite F1 team. And I was hoping it would bring us a good start to this series, and so far with 2 wins from 2, it has done. If we make it 3 wins from 3, we can head into episode 2 with a lot of confidence. Oh, I forgot it's a sharp corner. We're going to have to reverse, and we're going to have to start making up a few more places. I don't think it's going to be 3 out of 3 because of I'm an idiot. Right, come on, let's go. I'll get out my way. I think these other cars may just be a bit too far ahead now for us to catch up. If I had driving on, probably would catch up with them, but I don't, and we're just going to bully our way past him. Oh, we're right behind him. Maybe it won't be that's the case, but we've got to make sure we get this corner right now. And we have. We may have took it a bit slower, but we made sure we got around it, and that's the important thing, because it's kept the lead, and that is probably the race won. This corner as well, I'm going to have to go and do a hell of a lot of practicing for the next episode of driving without a driving line, because this is hard. That one I think I absolutely nailed, to be fair. We've just missed the wall and we've come out with maximum speed. And there we are. 3 wins from 3 in Division 5 so far. We go into next episode knowing that if we win the next 2, we will be on Division 4 and on, I believe it's above average in terms of difficulty. There you are. Fastest lap, 4 seconds than anybody. In the end, 4 seconds above anybody anyway, because of that crash we had at the start of lap 2. So yes, there we are. That's the end of the episode. 3 races down, 3 victories down. 2 races next episode, and a chance for us, and yep, that's it. This is the end of the episode. 3 races down, 3 victories down, 2 races next episode, and a chance to get into Division 4 and up the difficulty a little bit. If you're enjoying this content, if you like the idea in general, please drop the video a like, give us a subscribe. It really does help, and I will catch you guys later.